So let's talk about why people get more stressed when they do meditation. See, what happens is, mind is working all the time non-stop. It is working when you are not doing meditation, when you are doing your day-to-day activity. You're thinking all the time non-stop. And that's the reason why we get stressed, because meditation is so that's the reason why we get all stressed, because mind works in demands, expectation. It wants a lot of things from outside world. So it is always running all the time. Either it will be creating situations, or it will be thinking about past, it will be thinking about future, or somebody said to us something, or we are thinking about in what way we can control the situation. So these are all the expectations and all the desires of mind. So it will keep on working like this, and it is working non-stop every moment. So when you are awake, it is working, we call it thinking. When we are sleeping, we call it dreaming, but that's still mind going on non-stop. Dreaming is thinking while you sleep. When the body is unconscious and you're sleeping, you're thinking. That's dreaming. So mind is doing its work all the time. And now coming to question why people get more stressed when they do sit for meditation. See, it's like you're driving a car, and then you're driving in dark, and then you hit something, but it's so dark, so you drive home somehow and manages to come back home. And then in the morning you see, oh, this is the damage, this is everything happened. So but you can only see that when there is light. If there is no light, if you don't have any source of light, even in the night, like a torch or any kind of light, and so it's really hard to see the amount of damage happened. So same way, mind is thinking all the time. It is doing its job non-stop, but when you sit down for meditation, you start seeing those thoughts. So that's where people get more stressed, because now they're seeing it. But that's how the solution starts. Until and unless you see where is the problem, you can't even work on it to change it. So when you sit down for meditation, you close your eyes, and then you see all the thoughts, and that's where the change starts to happen. So what meditation does, in meditation actually we do nothing. We have to sit down and watch our thoughts. That's meditation, that's it. So what you can do and then in meditation you start to bring it's a tool, that's it. It's just a tool. There's nothing more than that. So you have to bring a distance between you and your mind. How to do that? So there are three things: your body, your mind, and your soul. So soul is what you are, and it is your mind, it is your body. So these are body is like a house in which you live in, and mind is the thinking process, but they belong to you. But the problem is mind is controlling everything. Mind is controlling the body, mind is controlling you also. So that's why it is going non-stop. But when we sit down for meditation, we bring a distance between mind and the body, and that's how we start to reduce the control of mind. And when the mind control gets reduced, it starts to go quiet, and your control starts to increase, and you start to connect with your soul more. So what is the soul? How to identify your soul? So when you close your eyes, there is someone, my eyes are closed, but I'm seeing a darkness or a space, dark space, or just a empty space. So who's the one who's watching that space? That's your soul. Or when you wake up in the morning, wake up from a dream, somebody inside of you is able to tell you that, okay, that's the dream I had, And if even if there is no dream, you sleep really silent, there is someone inside you who wakes up and tells, okay, I had amazing sleep because there was nothing, no nightmare, no dream, no thinking at all. So that's your soul who's watching everything every time. The consciousness inside you, or the soul, the same thing, or the power of life, consciousness which is running this world, is part of you also. That's inside you. So difference between a dead person and a living person is just the consciousness. So you have that consciousness inside you. A dead person also has eyes, it has ears, it has nose, tongue, everything, but the knower, the thing which is inside of you, which notifies everything, is gone. So that's the soul inside you. Imagine you're reading a book and you read few pages, but someone tells you, I understood nothing. So who's the one who knows that you understood nothing? So you go back and you read it again. Your body is changing all the time. It's not constant. It's changing from every year. It changes its age. But there is someone who's watching and telling you constant, okay, this is happening. So that's your soul. That's what we need to connect to. So you close your eyes and you connect to the watcher. So the one who's watching the space, you connect to it. You become the watcher of the space. You become the watcher of the thoughts. And then your mind will become active because now it's losing its control. So it want to take you away from that silent moment and take you into the thoughts, but you bring it back to the silence. It will take away, you bring it back. So it's a tussle initial, but slowly when it's like a muscle memory. So when it gets stronger, the watcher inside you keeps on getting the control. The mind keeps on losing it. But because you're seeing your thoughts, that's why you're getting stressed initially. But it is like switching on the light. And when you switch on the light, you can see all the problems in the house. So same way, problems are already there. They are not like when you switched on the light, the problems just started. They are already there. But when you switch on the light, you start seeing them, and then you can change it. So that's how meditation brings the knower inside you in a stronger way, who should be the one who should be in the control, not your mind. So mind is the reason you are stressed, but meditation is the tool which will bring you out of that stress. So hope we're getting some clarity. And then slowly, so the biggest problem in the world is people cannot live with themselves. They cannot live with their own thoughts. They cannot live with themselves. But that's what meditation teaches you. Once it starts to bring that distance between you and your mind, you start living by yourself. The thoughts are not bothering you. There is no more stress. So if you are the one who's facing the problem where you cannot live with yourself or your own thoughts, or you're too stressed, then it's time to bring that distance between mind and yourself, and to be in control. But so more you meditate, more action will happen. But initially it will show you those problems, but then after seeing them only you can change it. So that's how it starts and it works. So don't get worried from the initial stages. You have to go through the process. You cannot escape the process. Your whole life you've been thinking. It won't get switched off like that. It takes years. Sometimes it takes multiple lives to do that. So it's not easy, but it is doable, and it's actually just connecting with your knower. So hopefully we got some clarity, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.